GreatDrams. Today I'm recording a video for Hudson Baby Bourbon, 35cl, 46% ABV. This is batch 13, bottle 2452. Yeah, essentially the reason that I'm holding this in my hand, apart from being sent it by the lovely people at Hudson and William Grant and Sons who owns them, is that I've chosen it as my bourbon for Independence Day, July the 4th. Today, you might know. Yeah, I've chosen it because, you know, Hudson was the first legal distillery. So I've chosen it because this baby bourbon is actually the first legal distilled aged grain spirit to be produced in the Hudson Valley since Prohibition. So that's in New York, by the way, in case anyone's not aware. And I've been a big fan of what Hudson do for years. Their 4 grain especially, absolutely astounding. And thought this time, for this Independence Day, let's go with Hudson Baby Bourbon. Let's see how we get on, eh? So I've just hacked through, pre-recording, hacked through the wax seal on top to gain access. I always like a wax seal, but then visually, but then actually getting into the bloody things can be quite tough. So we've got it now. Way. So, as I said, it's 46% ABV. I mean, the colour on that is lovely, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. Oh, the nose, very, very rich for, you know, for what's probably a relatively young spirit in, you know, in Scotch terms, but in America these things supposedly age and mature faster due to different climates and different weather systems, and also different production and maturation and all that kind of stuff. So what we've got here on the nose, quite vibrant, lots and lots of stewed dark fruits going in here. I'm talking cherries, oh, what else is there? Prunes, raisins. The nose is really juicy actually. There's a lovely little sweetness around it as well. Nice fresh oak kind of underpinning the note there. And a level of earthy spice. Very, very nice. Oh, let's try it. Oh, very good. Very, very smooth. Lots of oak influence. You can probably tell. Very juicy. It's keeping the the mouth kind of going and going and going. Quite sweet, but not overly. Those juicy fruits, as I mentioned, coming through. Staying quite strong. A little bit of heat on the finish, but very, very nicely integrated. Ooh, that's a really nice bourbon. For me, bourbon's a very hit and miss thing. I quite like most whiskies, to be absolutely honest. There's only a few which I wouldn't probably go back to. Bourbon, there's so many of them, and you know, they're different brands, different ways of doing things, all this kind of stuff. I personally find them relatively hit or miss, so it's not probably my absolute favourite part of the category, of the whiskey category, but when you get an amazing one, wow, you know it. And for me, this is absolutely stunning. Really nice, incredible depth to it. Nice kind of, now on the finish, which is quite long, by the way. Nice spicy, peppery finish there. With those little bit of fruits on the finish, but not too much. Bit of vanilla hitting me now. And that oak influence just tailing off as we get towards the end. All in all, a fantastic Baby Bourbon from Hudson. And cheers to you and Independence Day, my American followers, fans, readers, and friends. Cheers.